Hi, Anila. How are you, my love? You donated on Zelle? I'm assuming. Um, Let me see. Oh, Anila, let me show you these decks, these blank decks. Let me go on there first. And how are you feeling? Hi, Ling. How are you? You're up really early, Ling. You are, Anila. You still dealing with stuff? Hmm. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Give me a second. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. All right. Never mind. Potatoes in the air fryer to have them with your scrambled eggs. It is, Anila. Oh my god. Um, you want the black duck? I can't eat eggs too often. Like I have my phases when it comes to eggs. Like it just it comes and goes. Damn, oh yeah, that doesn't go together. It's like that for you too, Just? Yeah, like I have mine. So like right now I don't crave eggs, so it's like I don't know. But I have my moments with eggs. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I enjoy it Or I just go through the phases. Like, sometimes I just eat them too much. And then there's times where I won't crave them at all for a while. Yeah. Sometimes I'll be breakfast. Sometimes I just don't even know what to eat in general. Wait, is Anila here? Okay, you want the black deck, Anila? Anila. Shit. I can't even talk. Buffalo chicken dip that you're gonna mix with the eggs. You're definitely gonna be gassy today. Okay, got you, Anila. You gotta be shitting on yourself. I wouldn't even dare. Is that broccoli? I'm gonna be. Oh wait, broccoli makes you gassy. I've never ever was like, damn. Let me mix this buffalo chicken dip with some eggs. But my nephew does like to mix like hot sauce with his scrambled eggs. He has this whole concoction that he mixes with his eggs. I'd be like, bruh. All right, let's see. What does Jabbar want to say to Anita? What do you want to say? I don't want to be. Wait, I don't want anyone but you. I thought I was. I didn't know why I was gonna say I don't want to be alone. I can't stop dreaming of you. So he could be just like having like these, like you could be literally showing up in his subconscious mind like crazy. Like, when you gotta address something, it just won't leave. You're so easy to talk to. So why doesn't he want to talk? Probably feels like you're more. I feel like this is more like you're you're more free with your words, where he may feel like he's not. I want you. I might mix up the deck. I might do this and then some with the purple deck. Um, you make me better. I remember I always say these are past, present, or future messages. Future energy. I never meant to hurt you. I wish I would have treated you so much better. Yeah, so there's like regret here. I feel like this feels like regret. Maybe like, when somebody keeps kind of like fucking up, even if it's just because of their communication, right? So it's like, damn, if I didn't do this the last time, this wouldn't look so bad. Show me more. I'm going to come to you stronger than ever. Show me more. I can't wait until you meet my family. You're always on my mind, super heavy. Yeah, he's definitely, you're on his mind for sure. I think I'm gonna mix it with the purple deck. I want to see what that has. For some reason, spirits wanted me to switch it out, so I'm going to put a ring on it, which you guys are already married anyways. But maybe being more committed to you is what I'm getting. Yeah, my forever and ever. So he may be feeling like he needs to be more committed to you, like more being who he is supposed to be, right? Your husband, because it's more than just like getting married and saying we're married, or like just being in that commitment. So I do feel like he's acknowledging that part. Let me see with this one. I have a mess with my decks. Yeah, I feel like you definitely are consuming his thoughts for sure. It's not possible to lose each other. We're connected forever. Yeah, that you see how like that, like your thoughts definitely, he's definitely getting them. I can't wait for the day we both say I do. See, that commitment stuff is showing up again. Something triggers me and makes me make something triggers me and makes fear take control over me. I hope one day I will be brave enough to listen to my heart. I wasn't able to reciprocate my love for you. I regret that so much. Yeah, I feel like he's definitely, I think it's like that thing where like his source of love is like that tank is empty. You're so beautiful. He's talking about separation, but while he filed separation, want to go to couples therapy. So why the separate? Like what? Why not do couples therapy while you guys are still together? Separation's a year long. Damn. Okay. Let's lighten up the mood. I'll never stop thinking about you. Yeah, he is fucking thinking about you a lot. Your confidence turns me on so much. I love that about you. But I remember I said something about you being so confident kind of like makes him feel insecure. I let my doubts and fears get the best of me. Oh, show me more. Thoughts and visions of us together never leave my mind. So whatever energy you're putting out there, he's definitely hearing it or feeling it. I'm going to treat you like every day is your birthday. I seem like someone who is emotionally unavailable, but you know that isn't the truth. Okay, what else? I want to be happy and content with you. I'm here to help you identify what you still need to heal within. So it's almost like I feel like so with that he got a lot of yeah, with that like, separation, if it were to happen, I feel like it will also give you time to really decide if you're the one that wants to be with him. Because it may give you that space too, because I feel like that whole card of like I'm here to help you identify what you have to heal within. I feel like that does give you some type of space, room to kind of breathe. I'm sorry to hear that though, Anila. And I really hope things get better. Yeah, and you might not. And you know that's a scary part because I think people don't realize that. I think a lot of, not, I don't want to say men because I don't categorize people, but people in general, when the one person is trying to make things work, is trying to like take the high road, is trying to be graceful, what they don't know is that person is literally like 1 foot out the door. They're just trying. But the minute that they walk, that second foot is out the door, that's it. It's done. Legality, right, is what he's bringing. Right. You might not, right? You might not. That's, yeah, couples therapy is one thing that is either, I do hair for a living, so I know a lot of people that have been married for years, and couples therapy was a make or break for them. Most of them was, it helped them, but some of them, I mean, for all of them it helped them, but for some of them it helped them stay together. I feel like most, but then there was the few where it was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. And actually, one of my close friends, so her and her husband, what they did was therapy separately, and then they would do joint therapy, couples therapy. But I'm just not overextending myself. Yeah, that makes sense. After a while, you just feel like that's it. Like, I'm checked out. I just want to take a break. Sometimes it's good to just take a little break and just give to yourself, because once your cup is kind of full or starts to feel full, I would say you start to kind of see things more clear. And thank you, Anila. I hope that was helpful. He took it for granted. Yeah. And it feels like he kind of still is, like he's moving like how he wants to move. But I always say too, everything is perspective. So you could look at things from a brighter side and be like, you know what? It gives me, even though you guys will still be living together, but it gives you that some clarity of where his mind is at. Oh yeah, 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 absolutely. Yeah, so don't. Yeah, don't. I didn't know that you actually file separation. See, I don't know any. I always worked at a law firm for I worked at a law firm for 15 years, but only one of them did family court, and I only knew a little bit about it. But I know every, like, state, country, all of that is different. Outside of court, yeah. So he took it to court. Oh my God. I didn't know he already, like, filed. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. I don't know what the hell's been going on lately, but I was even talking to my older sister. She's like, girl, she's cool with her tenants. And she's like, girl, I had the girls over here having dinner. And she's like, even they was stressed out with their partners. And I was like, yeah, like I said, I don't really like to, say the collective is going to feel this way. But this year has been a fucking year where I'm like, ain't no fucking way. I even told my best friend, I said, I really dislike my even number birth years. Like the odd numbers of the year, like, this year's 2025. I said, for some reason, I feel like they be stink. Yeah, he better get out of here. Just, you could post your question, my bad. Yeah, he better get out of here. You don't need to sign anything that you don't really even know what the fuck. Get out of here, bro. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Oh, let's see, Jess. There's 7 people in here. Who's in here, guys? Talk. Because that's weird when y'all come to the channel and just listen. I literally was talking to one of my girls yesterday about how y'all just be watching our channels. Just watching and watching. Anita, you gotta be careful with the people that watch, like, and just watch. And then what they'll do is they take your readings and, like, will give other people readings. There's actual people like that on here. Because ain't no way people. There's 7 people watching. There's 3 of us. Well, there's 4 of us here, but I'm not showing up. Right? He thinks he was. Yeah, like that's crazy. And it almost feels like he was like thinking about it for a little minute, and then just was like, "Fuck it, I'ma do it." Oh, that's fun, Jess. Yeah, it's annoying. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's annoying. I don't care. Yeah, dumb bitches can watch, but it's weird that they watch because I see that a lot where I would like. That's why I really just I pray to God that I'm gonna have the discipline that I want to have, like I did late last summer, to just chill out because I really don't. I feel like there's only but so many people I trust with my energy in general, just because I know their readings are genuine. But then you see some people that I'm like, that I saw somebody else say that, or like I gave somebody a very similar reading. All right, let's see for just what's the energy on it. Do counsel? Yeah, I think the counseling, because it kind of lets you know. It's almost like he's already like checking out before. Yeah, it almost be. I listen. I'm not gonna put nothing in your head or anything, but I kind of know where you're thinking because it feels like, why the separation? I remember one of my friends when she was going through couples therapy, and her husband decided he was gonna go back to living in his house, and she straight up told them, like, in the room, she said that does not give you freedom to be fucking with nobody else. And she's like, the second I find out, she's like, it's done. And right after that, he got into some like trouble or whatever, wrong place, wrong time. And she was like, he kept telling her like, you make me feel like this house is a jail and all this stuff. And guess where the hell he at now? Got caught up in some shit, and guess where he at? I'm like, yo, that's why I say words are powerful. Cause she said, yo, for like a month and a half, it was like this. And she was like, she's like, "E, you know me, I'm not even like that." But he kept trying to say like, you make me feel like this house is a jail, da 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 da. And where he ended up, right in jail. He's there now for like 5 years. And so yeah, that's why I'm like, she was like, when she told me the story, I said, girl, this is why I say words are fucking powerful. Words are fucking powerful. You said that, and this. I think she said maybe like the last time where he really was like going in about how he felt like he was in jail and all this stuff. Like she said, it probably like maybe like 10 days later, less than 2 weeks later, got caught up in something. That's who had given me their free trips last year, just. All right, so let's see what's the energy around. Jess has been considering doing some type of content on YouTube or IG at some point. What's the energy around that? Yo, Jasmine, I gotta tell you some shit, girl. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles just. So the Queen of Pentacles for me is she's very business minded too, right? Like she's about her pentacle. I feel like this talks about like you nurturing it, like you doing. For me, the Queen of Pentacles can do so many things. So even if you like post like your painting nails, like whatever you post is going to it's gonna get like traction, right? It could be like small shit, big shit. It will get like some type of audience. Show me more. The Seven of Wands. Initially may feel like a challenge with all social media. That's how it is right now. Like growing content, but I don't know. ChatGPT just came out. ChatGPT been helping me this weekend with some promotions. So using that, I feel like it's beneficial because they're pretty updated. I'm not gonna lie, that app is pretty good with like even like hashtags, titles, even if you want to use like a certain like business name or like, something cute. Even asking like what kind of content, I think that will be helpful too. Um, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like so this feels too like whatever you put out, you're gonna receive in return. So let's just say you're being lazy with it, then you can't expect too much from it. But if you're working hard towards it and you're putting effort, you're gonna definitely receive rewards from it. I feel like it's also gonna help you keep you like in this calmer energy because you're now like you're trying to put stuff together, right? So creating content is even if it's small shit, it's not like it's like something you can just how do you say that you could just post, right? I mean, there could be things that you could just post, but there's stuff you got to put together, and I feel like it will also help you like it will help you stay busy and keeping you in like calmer waters, calmer energy. I also see like things, it'll help you distract yourself. Yeah, like the Seven of Pentacles. Show me the Eight of Wands. I feel like you could get a lot of traffic with the High Priestess, trusting yourself, trusting your inner voice with what you wanted to post. But I'm seeing a lot of traffic coming towards you. Show me more. For some reason, I want to say this could also help you when it comes to your manifestations because you're kind of finding more stuff to keep yourself busy rather than, those little pockets of space where you're kind of like thinking and like, what I say when I know, like, kind of looking for our manifestations. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. They're saying just be confident. Whatever seed you plant here, you're gonna see the longevity of it. So this does feel like something that if you focus on it, just if you really like want to do, can last you like a lifetime. Um, it can end up being something that you do for a really long time, like where you could become like actually like really popular, like going viral. Because that's what the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands to me together, it feels like a viral moment. Definitely going viral. Anything else for me? Got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like it's gonna help you with your mindset, Jess. Yeah, look, the Queen of Swords. This is like you're like having a clear mindset. So I want to say that this will keep you busy. Like I said, obviously we can't be busy 24/7 because you can't get burnt out. But at least it'll fill some of those little pockets of space where you're constantly like thinking, or maybe find yourself like, even like, you know. So let's just say, I'm gonna put it like this, because I know you're manifesting. I'm manifesting. We're gonna, we're always manifesting. So I was talking about this to one of my friends earlier, because she was like, she she's understanding, because well, Addie, she's spiritual. So, but she was saying how she was telling her cousin, she's like, yeah, no, you're always manifest. Like, she was telling her cousin was saying she wants to learn how to manifest, and she said, you're always manifesting. And she's like, Aliana's big on like your thoughts creating, so it's really your thoughts, your mindset, all of that or whatever. And so she's somebody that wants me to like teach her. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, she could be my little guinea pig this month. And so I say that to say that we can't obviously be busy 24/7, but the more your mindset is a little bit busier with things, then everything else kind of feels easy. So like, let's just say you're affirming, um, 5 hours out of the day, like spread out. Um, or let's say like 8 hours a day spread out, right? During work, whatever. Those other little spaces where you're, creating, it keeps you busy, not thinking about your desires in a good or bad way, but at least it keeps your mind more clear. I hope that makes sense. It just got hot in my room. Well, where I do the readings at. So that's what I have for you, Jess. If anyone else donated, let us know. But yeah, I was like, she was like, I learned that. She was like, we're always manifesting. I'm like, yeah, we are. Good or bad, we're always, manifesting is not something you turn off or turn on. I know that I'm tired of the shitty circumstances. I'm tired of not seeing what I want to see. So when I get like that, that's when people gotta worry. Because that's when I really go in. But I'm not going to say anything that I'm manifesting right now, because I don't like to tell people what I'm manifesting. Not that they can block it, because I don't think nobody can block your blessings, period. But I like to keep my manifestations to myself. So I got some new blank decks. Oh wait, I did show you, right, Lynn? I forgot that you were here yesterday. So this is probably going to be like messages from like your goddess self. And then the other one is going to be messages from your higher self. I don't think I'm going to do... I mean, I do have some love messages coming soon. But I want to get a cute deck for that. This one I may do... I don't know yet. But it's 80 cards. It came with 80 cards, which is not bad. It's like a tarot deck. The only thing tarot is, I always forget tarot 72, 78. I don't know why I always forget that. So yeah, I'm excited about these. I just have to be mindful when I write. But because there's so much room to write on them, they'll probably be like, yeah, some really good messages. You see how everybody like scattered and left? Because that's just weird. Why y'all sit and watch? And I know there's a specific reader that she literally watches to go and copy readings. And to me, it's like, girl, you don't like me, but you're constantly on my shit. That's weird. That's weird. It's just weird. Oh, Jess, you're getting a channeled reading. Yeah, your mindset is the key. I want to say, like, if you, and that's just me, because I'm going to tell you something. My mindset has not been, and y'all know I'm real transparent. So I'm never going to tell y'all stuff that I haven't experienced. And that's why I like my coaches, and I like a lot of coaches that I gravitate towards, because they're honest. Like, yeah, sometimes I have a fucking shitty mindset, and shit is not coming to fruition for me. But then once I like align, I really be like, fuck this. But what helps is to like just reminding yourself you already have it. Wait, what you mean regular channel? Just oh, no, I wasn't talking about the spicy channel. Yeah, I wasn't talking about the spicy channel. Everything is you could do a billion techniques if your mindset is constantly in a fucked up place. Not saying that you won't, because you always get your manifestations, but you just make it harder, is what I should say. Because everybody, you always get your manifestations no matter what, but you just make it harder on yourself. Frisky Herbert. That's funny, Jess. Yeah, you always get your man. It's just you, who wants to be fucking waiting, and listen. I'm a person. I like to work easier, not harder. Okay, so yeah. All right, let's get started with Jess. So I'm gonna put this here. Thank you, Diamond. This will be a little while, but I'll be with you after, Jess. Let me see. I feel like I just pull the cards for fun on these because I'll be channeling before I even start shuffling. But I just like to pull them just to be, you never know, something may pop in. Sorry, I feel like I need a piece of candy. Yo, I keep getting that park image. So that's probably something he thinks about a lot. I didn't get a message with it, but I just keep getting that image. Right? It was you who I got the park image with? I believe it was you. But I'm getting it now. Um, Wait, it's funny that you said just sexing in the park. Oh wait, no, that is Diamond. But you know what, Just I was gonna ask you, like, did you guys ever talk about like going to New York or something? Because I just got like an image of you guys like walking down like in like Madison Square Garden, like in Times Square. I mean, like yeah, like just enjoying. I'm gonna yeah. No, I think that's something that he thinks about. So I'm just gonna because I feel like yeah. All right, Just yeah, lots to say. And let me fix the camera because I can give you messages too. I'm gonna give you orange messages. So we have. I know sometimes things feel challenging, but I'm with. But I'm wait. I know sometimes things feel challenging, but I'm with you, baby. Wait. I'm never away from you, and I know you feel me near you. I'm still sorting things out because I want to be the very best man for you. There are times when I just feel you so close, it's like you are in the same room as me. I love looking at you. I love looking at your beautiful face and that twinkle in your eyes that I still remember clearly. I still hear your laugh. I still hear your laugh. Man, I miss that so much. I'm sorry for letting my fears get the best of me, but I'm still navigating them. I hope you really trust that I'm working on me for us. I still imagine that amazing future with you. I want to make you breakfast in bed and your coffee the way you like it. I can see us walking, holding hands, and enjoying views and good foods. That's when I got the image of New York. I want to enjoy sunsets and sunrises with you. I want to enjoy moments of comfortable silence. I want to enjoy your favorite shows with you. If you're wondering if there is still a future here, there is, my love. Please wait for me. I don't want to lose you. I'm afraid to lose you. Wait, you got your messages. Hold on. You said breakfast. That's some princess, right? Royalty. I kept getting New York image, like, because I've been to New York so many times, and I don't know why that, it was reminding me of Sex in the City for some reason. That's when Diamond says Sex in the Park. I was like, wait, that reminded me of that. Your heart is so pure. Because I imagine a park out there too. I'm so in love with you. How could I have been so blind? I'm trying to find my way back to you. Oh, will you respond if I send you a text? I've only been through New York on family trips, but never stay. Oh, yeah, New York is a good time. You're my biggest secret. Very busy city. I'm used to it because Philly is kind of like that too. Can we talk about this over dinner? Preparing to send you a text. I just want to be your favorite. One more. Calling you from a fake number. And I didn't know love until I found you. So sweet. He was talking a lot. Yeah, you be back. Yeah, I like New York. I mean, I don't like to be there for so long, but I like New York. It's fun. Yeah, he do. He do. Thank you, Jess. I hope that was gives you some peace of mind, comfort. And Diamond, you can post. When I used to first come on live, it's funny because I would literally only be on for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, it's quiet in here. I'm out of here. All right, let's see what's coming to her assignment that she doesn't see coming. What's coming ahead soon that she doesn't see? Yo, that's funny, Jess. What's coming ahead so that Diamond doesn't see it? So you have the Two of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. You may have some type of there's a decision that needs to be made when it comes to love, or someone is going to try to, I don't want to say force a decision, but what they're offering is a pentacle. So someone is coming in with some type of offer, but it's a pentacle. Um, the King of Wands, the Hangman. Show me the Two of Swords. The Sun is here. This feels like making decisions, whatever makes you happy. So making decisions that make you happy. But what I'm getting is someone's gonna come in with an offer. It may feel like a good offer, like a happy offer, like it feels like it's like, something like good news, maybe something you've been wanting to hear, but their offer is actually a pentacle. It's a page of pentacles at that. So it feels like a small offer. So it feels like hmm, like they make this huge offer, but then when they actually go to give it, it's gonna be small. Show me the yeah, the Two of Swords is here. So it feels like, again, trying to figure something out. So a little bit of like one foot in, one foot out type of decision offer. With the Ace of Swords, I feel like Spirit saying that's going to be your clarity on what to do next. You do have a King of Wands here, so could be a fire sign, does not have to be. Someone that has those traits could be, but with the Ace of Swords, for me, it feels like whatever this offer is going to give you, that's going to be your clarity. Because yeah, I still see this king just hanging there. Not really making too much of a move. Show me the Hangman. And like the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this I want to say I feel like it's gonna be an offer that, and then they're gonna be like, well, but I can't do that right now. I still need more time. Um, I still have stuff to sort out. With the Eight of Pentacles is about working things. It does talk about the Eight of Pentacles is working towards something long term, but it is about waiting, and the waiting game could be months, could be, you for me the Eight of Pentacles could be months, sometimes years. And I hate to really put time frames like that so wide, but the Eight of Pentacles is long term waiting game. Because you're building something that's not something that you could just build overnight. Anything else for Diamond? The World card in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. This is like completely opposite energy. Show me the World in the reverse. Why is the World in the reverse? That's way too many cards. I just need one. Why is the World in the reverse? It does feel like you're getting some happy news, but then I feel like you're still, like the outcome of it, you're still waiting for it. Yeah, you see, like there's some type of long term here. So there's a cycle that's not ending. For me, the World in the reverse, it feels like we're still going back. There's a cycle that's not ending. Regardless, it brings you happiness. If it does bring you happiness, then go for it. Because the Nine of Cups is there. So I feel like ultimately Spirit saying do what makes you happy, but I kind of see there's gonna be a juggle here, a bit of struggling, maybe some breadcrumbing, because I do have the Six of Pentacles here. um so that's what I'm getting. I don't have time for Yeah, that makes sense. You're welcome. Yeah, look, the Five of Cups jumped out for you. So I feel like someone is regretful, and you're gonna hear from someone soon. Someone's taking action towards you, for sure. Alrighty. So thank you. I mean, shit. I'm trying to say Jasmine and Diamond at the same time. Thank you, Diamond. And Jasmine, it is your turn. Yeah, I feel like it may be him, Diamond. Alright, so let's see for Jasmine. Where's my little Zach? Alright, what's coming towards the connection with Jasmine and H? Wait, what you drinking? Coke Zero? It's so gloomy. The sky is so gloomy over here. It's coming towards the connection with Jasmine and H. Wait, what diet pills, Jasmine? Use it as what kind of placebo? Me either. Yo, that's funny, Diamond. You know that I can't, like, and this is me personally, like, I just can't do the sex with someone, like, unless I'm, like, emotionally invested. Like, you gotta be my man. I've never had casual sex, so. Like, I need you to be treating me like a fucking princess all the time before, like, for me to be even, like, turned on by you. That's just me, though. I don't judge. I just listen. I just read. What are you gonna use? Like, use it as a placebo for what, though? The Strum card is here. Hi, IJ. Oh yeah, no. I know what a placebo is, but I wasn't sure what you were like what, like what you if you were using it for, like, when I take this pill, You know, I should start doing that with my vitamins. When I take this pill, that man be like falling on the motherfucking ground. I forgot about placebos. I didn't forget about them, but placebos are, a real good thing. Yo, I did funny as shit. That's like when I brush my hair, I always be like, I always tell myself, like, every time I brush my hair just gets thicker and fuller and longer. Thicker, fuller, and longer. The Two of Cups. You know what? As a matter of fact, I did have a placebo. I'm not going to say it on here, but I did. I did. Well, I think everyone here is accounted for, right? Because it's Diamond, Ling, IJ, just me. Nah, I still don't want to say it on here because people be lurking. You know who, Jasmine. The Ten of Wands. I'm seeing a lot of thinking, Jasmine. A lot of like, and I feel like it's gonna be both of you because we do have the Two of Cups. So I'm getting like a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating, kind of like a pause. So you may not see physical actions coming up. That Five of Pentacles is really trying to come out. So you have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and I'm gonna put the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here. Wait, Diamond says something about a whole bottle. Trust me. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of thinking with the Strength card. For me, it could talk about, especially next to the Hangman, it does talk about like a sense of like, I don't want to say holding back, or it's not a pulling back. It's just I'm paused here. I'm tamed from taking certain actions, right? And to me, it does feel like thoughts are not too bad, right? But I feel like he's definitely going to be picking up a lot on your thoughts. So what's coming towards the connection is you definitely have to mind for your thoughts right now, because I feel like this is the phase, and I hate to call it a phase because I don't think manifestation has phases, but it kind of does. As much as people try to say like, oh, it's instant, da, da, da. No, there is sometimes a little process. And I'm gonna admit that because I don't like that people make it seem like there isn't, but we just can't think that it's a long process. It's like the phase where he's definitely going to be picking up on, I want to say, everything that you're putting out, and not everything, because I remember watching someone that was like, yeah, he could pick up even on the thoughts that you're having about yourself, that no, like whatever you're putting out to him, he's definitely going to be picking up on them. So if you're thinking like negative, he's going to be picking up on it in his own kind of way, right? I do see him still thinking about wanting long term with you, working hard towards the connection. Hold on, let me see. Yes, yes, Jess. Jess, I haven't been to the dollar store either. Um, yeah, I'm seeing him like still thinking. Like I feel like it's gonna be a lot of thinking. So can I say I see actions per se right now? I don't, only because I'm getting a lot of like pause energy of like figuring things out. He is starting to shift his perspective with the Hangman here. So he's going from like, if there has been more negative thoughts, then there is going to be more positive shifting here. Letting go of the heaviness from the past, or heaviness in general, because the 10 for me is a card of completion, the end of a cycle. With the Knight of Wands, even though it is an action card, for me, I'm still getting more of a pause. This to me feels like he's still building up, like you guys are still building up that momentum. And that's what I'm getting from this. Like we're still building the momentum, and the most thing that I'm getting is like that pause on receiving these thoughts a lot more clear. Show me the Knight of Wands. Damn, I wanted to see what that card was, and I let it go and I shuffled because it kind of got stuck in my hand. It wasn't meant for us to have it. Show me the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. So I just wanted to clarify that that what I was getting about the actions was facts. So yeah, the Knight of Swords. See, these are both very impulsive energies, right? So if you were to get, I wouldn't be surprised if you do, because this is two very impulsive knights. One is up, one is in the reverse. But for me, this feels like he may at some point just take that action. But the main thing that I'm getting, the main energy is pausing, really, really seeing things from a different perspective. Whether good or bad, it's going to be really up to you. But he does feel super connected to you. So I want to say, Spirit saying, like in the next few days, he's going to feel super, super connected to you. So it's a good time to kind of move things into calmer waters. I do see things eventually moving into calmer waters and him actually taking the action towards you. He doesn't want to be away from you with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, he's tired of the, like, emotional loss that he feels from the connection. Show me. Yeah, the Justice, I'm getting clarity. There's going to be clarity in the future with him where he's going to, and I've been getting this for him. Like, I want to say when he comes in, he's going to be speaking his truth. Like, he's going to be very honest with you. The Temperance is here for me. I'm getting with this, I'm getting like, when there's two different energies, right? Like, we're two different people and we're mixing it up to make magic is what I'm getting. So I do see some creation of alchemy or magic here happening with you and him. Like, you guys are going to be able to balance out these energies that you've been in. So that's what I have for you. Wait, what I was saying, I think I have made him suffer enough to work. Yeah, I just remember the longer you stay in the old story, the longer it's gonna persist. So we decide, and like I, I know I preach it, and sometimes I don't walk it, but if I can still preach it and you guys get it, then that's good because I know that I can preach it sometimes and I don't walk the walk sometimes, but I know that's why I always tell y'all like it's hard, and that's why I understand it's not an easy journey to be in because especially when you have history with that person. For me, it was easier to move on to someone new in the past because I had the history that I had. I didn't like it, so it was hard. But and that's like I'm probably reminding myself now that I could run. I could decide to get someone new if I want to, but if I don't address the things that bothered me from the last one that are bothering me now, then it's gonna bother me with the next one. Girl, yeah, that's why I say like sometimes you just have to really sit down and ask yourself, why do I want it? Like, what is it? So that makes sense. And thank you, Jasmine. Just you can post. I'm about to turn my ear on because I'm hot. That's funny, Jess. Our energy check for this month for Jess. Let's see. Oh, Let me check for this month for just the Five of Cups. Okay, the Three of Cups, the Hangman, the Four. Hmm. The Eight of Swords. I'm seeing ups and downs, like movement, then pausing, thinking, pausing, um, balance, imbalance. Um, yeah, it's like literally like every card is up and down, up and down. Um, so this could just be things in general, like things moving smoothly, and then things kind of like taking a pause or feeling challenging or feeling um like there's not a lot going on. Um, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands. With the Five of Cups, this is all about looking at the past. Looking at the past, being regretful, maybe even like feeling sorrowful for a disconnection or like a breakup. But then you have the Three of Cups, which talks about reunion, happy times, having fun, you know, again, reuniting with someone, having a circle of trust, circle of friends. And then there's the Hangman, which is about just pausing, thinking, gaining new perspective, gaining new knowledge, wanting to let go, needing to let go. Even also like, sacrificing some things. And then you have the Four Wands, which again talks about celebrations, reunions, going back home or like feeling like you're at home. You got the Eight of Swords here. There's going to be a need to balance, I want to say, your mental thoughts. um there could be times where lack mindset is going to come in, or feeling trapped, and we know that's false entrapment, right? So you may find yourself in a little bit of like false entrapment, but wanting to balance that out. I'm just seeing ups and downs here. The energy, I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little hectic. Show me the Eight of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Swords, the Four. You see, like, it's up and down. It's like you start to feel good, you start to feel balanced, you start to feel like more in your energy. The Queen of Pentacles. Then, with the Page of Swords, either you're watching or someone is watching you. Someone is still invested. We're holding on to this coin, but we may be holding on to it a little too tight. You got the Six of Pentacles, which talks about a lot of equal give and take, things being balanced, giving and receiving. But then you have the Three of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this feels like impulsive energy. So to me, it feels like you're gonna have to like kind of like check yourself at times, because you may find yourself in this energy of feeling down and out. But with the Knight of Swords being there, it feels like you're making yourself feel down and out. Does that, like, I'm trying to see how I could put it where it maybe makes that more sense. Like, with the false entrapment is like you're creating stories that don't benefit you. So with the Three of Swords and that Knight of Swords, it feels like, yeah, like we're like I'm sitting here sad, but it's like you have no real, I don't want to say no real reason to be sad, but the reason why you're so shit. We know when it's that time of the month, hormones are up and down, right? We could either be sad, upset, whatever. But what I feel like you're going to identify with the sadness as possibly the separation of something. Or let's say you get into like another disagreement with your parents or whatever. Then you're going to kind of be like, you're gonna kind of identify with maybe a separation of something else, or like you could say, well, I'm sad because I'm missing my sister, but it's really nice because you just had a disagreement. The Temperance is all about, again, balance, needing to balance yourself. doing things in moderation, taking care of you, getting your rest, and just remembering that, as if you're not feeling good, then there's not much you can do for others. Okay, so make sure that you're kind of nurturing yourself. You got the Seven of Wands here with the Moon. Yeah, this energy feels crazy to me. Oh my God, it's like it's not that it's hard to read, but I feel like I'm going up on a roller coaster. Show me the Moon. I think you're gonna let your fears and this is I always say the readings are a warning. So it feels like fears are gonna kick in real bad this month, and you're kind of letting them win. Like one time I told my best friend, girl, sometimes you gotta roll with the punches. And she was like, girl, sometimes them punches be swinging back. So it's like, I feel like you have to remember that you're the magic here. You're the creator of your reality. If you want to say you work through God, you create through him, that's fine too. But just remember that only you can control your emotions. And I feel, again, with the Moon, to me is about fears, anxieties. And I'm seeing like challenges that you are creating for yourself. You have the Six of Cups, so I do see someone coming in, someone taking action, someone that's missing you, feeling nostalgic. Um, you got the Seven of Pentacles and one more. Yeah, and that could be now. Like maybe your energy is a little bit up and down right now. So that's why I always say it's the current energy that we're reading. So show me the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, like the Magician. You may get one of your manifestations or more coming up. Whatever seeds you've been planting, I feel like you're definitely going to see a lot of it come in. More than one. I want to say more than one. And you have the Ace of Swords, so a lot of clarity coming in. A lot of clarity, a sense of a breakthrough. But you see, we got the Five of Wands. So this for me feels, I want to say the energy feels like more of a mental game this month. And May, I just found this out. May is mental awareness month. So it's a good time for everyone to kind of, take care of their mental health. Yeah, get it together. I was like, oh my God. I literally felt like I was on a roller coaster. Like, when you get that feeling in your gut. But it feels like I always say these are just warnings. Hi, Emily. How are you, love? Guys, add Emily, please. All right, so I'm gonna start working on IG, and thank you, John. So give me a second. Let me open a PayPal. Alright guys, gonna do a channel reading. Alright, let's see. Oh, I gotta see what time this boxing fight starts. Give me a second, my bad. Give me a second. Y'all, my bad, my bad. Give me a second. Alright, my bad, guys. Let me see. Alright, let's see for IG. Which one is this? I'm almost done. All right. Listen, I will be having a ball with them. All right. So, all right, IJ. So it says, well, she says, Connie says, there's something very intriguing about you. Something that's definitely caught my attention. Something I can't really explain. At times, I find myself curious about who you are beyond the surface. What are your interests in life? The things that make you laugh? What drives you to your fullest potential? There, This isn't all about appearance, but more so your aura, your spirit. There's definitely something intriguing about you. You have this sense of calm confidence. You just really seem like someone with interesting layers, and I'm sure there's way more than meets the eye. I want to get to know you more. Maybe just a simple, friendly conversation over tea. So let me get some messages for you. Tell me how you really feel. All I want is you. When we talk, I always leave the conversation feeling so positive. Do you also feel that way? Have you guys ever had a conversation? Maybe that's why she's intrigued. Give me subtle hints that show me you're still interested. You make me forget all of my problems. Expect a call, text, or email or direct message from me. I'm hoping to run into you in public. I am very traditional. Okay. I'm thinking about you this very second. And I have to do better. And I wonder what it will be like if we live together. So this person is very curious about you. Not a real conversation. Okay, so she could definitely be I feel like she's very curious about you. It felt like it's weird because it feels like because she does mention like in a friendly way, and I was getting like more of I wasn't getting too much romantic energy from her, if I'm being honest. Like I wasn't getting too much romantic feelings, like energy from her, but there's still curiosity there. So yeah. This Aries wants tea, the other wants yo. Wait, the Virgo wanted coffee? Oh my god, I didn't remember that. That's so funny. She probably right. Oh, my back is starting to kill me. So we'll probably be closing out soon too, guys. Um so thank you, IJ. You're welcome. Emily, you can post. Let's see, general for May for Emily. Yo, that's funny. General for May for Emily. Alright, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. So general for Emily. Okay, thank you, Gabriela. How are you? The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. The Three Cups. That's way too many cards. That was like 7 cards. The Nine of Cups. I'm seeing, so I'm get with the Two of Swords. This is like indecision, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, unsure where to go, what to do, whether to go left, whether to go right. This could have to do with a new financial opportunity, like maybe because it feels like it's gonna be a missed opportunity here. Maybe it's a bad timing for you, or you feel like I really can't take this offer right now. Is what I'm getting, because I do see a new opportunity in finances. This could be like, I don't want to say it's a new, but this could be like a job that just falls on your lap, that maybe like the money may be good, but let's just say they call you and they're like, well, we need you to start tomorrow. But like you said, you have a big trip and all this stuff. So what if you're on your trip and they're like, well, no, you will have to choose the trip or this. So that's what it feels like. There may be a missed opportunity that you feel a little disappointed with, because I do have the Four of Cups here. Show me the Four of Cups. Yeah, too many cards. Spirit. Just be one. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this has to do with finances. Like, I think that the opportunity is just gonna come. It's gonna be bad timing for it. Overall, I do see with the Three of Cups being here in the middle, your month is gonna be good. A lot of celebrations, a lot of having fun. I see a lot of like building connections. The King of Pentacles is here. I feel like this could be with this guy too. Like, just things feeling real stable, feeling really good. He's being reliable, showing up. Because you have blessings here. So Spirit is saying, like, don't be afraid to let go of certain opportunities, because they look good on the surface level, because you still have blessings that are going to come in. So if something, the thing is it feels almost like they're going to try to force you. And Spirit saying, no, nothing needs to be forced. You'll still receive your blessings. Overall, your month looks really good. I still see opportunities coming in when it comes to finances, right? So if you let this go, then you let this go. um Give me 1 second. Show me the Nine of Cups. Yeah, look. Your when it comes to your love life, things look really good in May. Um, I'm seeing a lot of like blessings pouring in, but especially in your romantic life. So I feel like your partner is definitely going to be showing up as like more reliable, like things just growing, and you're going to be feeling good. So even if like let's say the beginning of this month, which we're already there, like things feel a little off, or like things don't feel like you're getting exactly what you're wanting, Spirit saying to be patient because you will. You will. So just be patient. Just let things flow the way that they're supposed to when it comes to your finances and your love life. Yeah, there's going to be like good changes here. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So good fortune is on your side. So that's what I have for you, Emily. I know that was short, but I mean, I couldn't only help what Spirit's telling me. I like to give longer readings, but that's all I have. But everything looks good. If like I said, if things feel a little stuck for you right now, it's okay. Like things will continue to move forward in a good direction. All right, give me a second, Gabriela. All right, let's see. How is Gabriela's partner currently viewing her? And you say you sent for an in-depth, right? And guys, we could close at 8:40. All right, so we have the Six of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Oh wait, that's way too many cards. I'm sorry, I was gonna take it, but there was like 8 cards here. Show me more. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Are you guys on good terms? So I'm gonna just start here. Well, let me just, the Four of Swords. I'm getting a lot of thinking. The Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So with the Six of Swords, I'm getting, he feels like you guys are moving into calmer waters, or you are in calmer waters, but there is stagnant energy here. The Two of Swords feels like when you don't know, you're uncertain, you're unsure, having insecurities possibly. Not, this is about decision making. And I feel like sometimes he views you as like, there's three queens here. So I don't know if he like goes to, if he has like a feminine energy, could be a mother, sister, cousin, aunt, friend that he talks to, because I do have three queens here. But with the first two queens, I get like this is how he views you. With the Queen of Wands, like very beautiful, very sexy, very outgoing, very joyful. But then you have the Queen of Swords, someone who's very cutthroat, speaks her truth, could sometimes be a little um, stern or strict. Um, is what I get. I do feel like sometimes he feels like you guys have like differences, whether it's when it comes to beliefs, when it comes to just general like life things, like the things that you guys like. He may feel like there's a lot of things that you have in common, and then there's other things that you don't have in common. But he still views you as someone that he wants long term commitment with. Like when he thinks of like his ideal woman, it is you. Like you are his ideal woman. But I still get like a bit, I don't know if he feels like you have some walls up with this Nine of Wands here. Show me the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? The King of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of people involved here. So I don't know if there's just like, if he's talking to people about this. Let me just see. Does he talk to other people about their connection? Does he talk to other people about the connection? The Death card, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords. This is like real crazy energy. And the World card. I feel like if he, this feels weird because there's way too many energies here, but it doesn't feel like he's talking to other people, like friends or family. Like I don't know what this is, to be honest. It's hard to say. Um, it's like really hard for me to understand why all these energies are here because I'm trying to clarify if he talks to other people, like his friends, family, about like your connection, but I'm getting a no, that he's keeping it to himself. But then why are these so many people here? Let me see. Because this is honestly, this is just a lot of energies here. Why, Spirit? What is all of this? The Trump card? I mean, I'm not gonna pick up on everybody's energy because that's what I'm asking right now. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say you don't need it because I'm asking what's all these energies, and they're still not telling me. Look, the Strength and the Death card, they're not showing. They're not showing. So I don't know. I can't even say. I can't even tell you. And sometimes Spirit just doesn't want to share stuff because it's not our business. I was talking to one of my reader friends about this because I think people don't understand. Like sometimes Spirit, we're just not supposed to know stuff. Um, like there's just certain things that we're just not supposed to know because people have their own guides that protect them. So it does feel. I want to say my interpretation is that he may be talking to friends and family. Um, because there's way too many people here, too many people. I feel like a little bit of clouded judgment because I see a little bit of like the Seven of Wands here. For me, it feels like a little bit challenging. He feels at times, um and sometimes I get a lot of contemplation from him. Let me see if I get anything else. The Ace of Cups, how is he doing? Okay. The Page of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like, I mean, he, like I said, he views her as his like end all be all. The Ace of Pentacles is here, so I do see more of like like he wants a long term commitment with you, like I said, and I feel like he maybe wants to be more like things to be more balanced. So maybe he feels like he. All right, how I'm interpreting it is like he feels like he He could be meeting you halfway on your wants and needs, but maybe you're not doing the same. And maybe that's where he has a little bit of a conflict on. Let me see. Is it because of the, like, having wanted to have a baby? He's been more emotionally available. Yeah, that's good. The moon. I feel like he's trying to solidify something here due to fears. Yeah, there's very conflicting fucking energy. Like, he does a lot of overthinking, okay? This is someone that's doing a lot of overthinking that I feel like internally, I think he's like a little chaotic, okay? I don't know what's up with the energies today, but it feels crazy. I just want to clarify one more thing. I just want to see what is. No, no, no. I said he talks to other people about the connection. I didn't say about with other women. No, no, no. I mean, I'm not getting him. I mean, I don't know who he's talking to. I assume it's friends and family, but I'm not getting him talking to someone like trying to get to know them romantically. So he could be talking to other people in general, but it's about the connection. Yeah, see, I'm seeing more action from him coming towards you, like things moving really fast with you and him. Um, I feel like you guys will be things will. I feel like he's trying to move something really fast, but they're not saying what or why. Like they're like, that's it. Wait, maybe he will in the future. What do you mean? So I'm getting like fast movement, like him taking action towards something with you and him, and wanting to move things really fast is what I'm getting. Like he feels like there's a bit of stuckness here. Um, like you're hesitant for some reason, and he's trying to move things a little faster. Like I said, sometimes we're not meant to know. Like that's why I say tarot is like take it lightly because some things we're not gonna know because remember the same way we have guides that protect us and our well-being, they protect his, the other people too. So we're not always gonna, sometimes spirit is like nope, and I don't break the rules. I know there's other readers that will, they don't care, but if I'm getting like mixed signals from spirit, or if they're just straight up saying like no, we're not gonna tap into this, then I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna keep persisting on it because for there's a reason for it. So just gotta kind of respect it in a way. Um, but yeah, I get like he feels like something is stuck here, and he's trying to make something happen that can possibly cause like move things a little faster. That sometimes comes from insecurity, and we get that from him a lot too. Where sometimes he feels a little insecure. So yeah. I forget who it was one time was trying to get a reading on, I don't remember what, I mean this has happened to me several times. Um and straight up spirit was like no, like you can't tap into that energy. Sometimes people have like protection. Like I said, sometimes it's just really not our business. And not that anything bad is happening, but you know, if you think about it, what if there's a proposal, but we're not supposed to be telling you anyways? So it could be, you know, that. Girl, no, there's readers that will do it. I just don't. I respect my spirit guides. But I know there's a lot of people that will still tap, like, try to force the answer. But once I get a no, I'm just like, yeah, that's it. We can't keep pushing it. You never know what entities you're tapping into when you do stuff like that. What you're meant to know, you're meant to know, is how I look at it. It's not always bad, you know? Oh, and thank you, Gabriela. I hope that was somewhat helpful. I think he's just, yeah, he could be just, because I'm like, who is all these people in here? Way too many energies. And maybe that too confuses like the energy too, because there's so many energies involved. That's why sometimes I don't really like to read when people ask me like about a group of people, because it's just too many energies. You can't really, sometimes it's hard to pinpoint who is feeling what. All right, guys, I'm about to head out. I'm gonna get some stuff done. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.